this introduction to AI video making, AI animation creation. Okay, so you are all welcome. Now, quickly, we are going to look at our objectives. Our objectives in this training. Um, okay. Okay. Number one, we must understand AI animation. Number two, we must know how to write AI. Write our script with AI. Then number three, create the visuals, that is the images. Number four, that is animating our images. Then number five, edit in CapCut or any other um, editing platform. And then finally, how to export and publish videos. Okay, so this training is promised to be very interactive. So I will want you to pay attention and follow very well. Okay, so now we want to move to what is animation. What is animation? Okay, normally, if you want to define it, there are different definitions for animation, but I want to give you a simple one, a simple way to understand animation. So, what is animation? Animation is giving the attributes of animals to a non-living thing. Animation. The word animation comes from the word animal. That is, it is a process of giving the attributions, that's characteristics of an animal to something that is not an animal. Okay, especially graphics. Something that is either drawn or anyhow, but graphics majorly. So, but in this course, majorly we'll be looking at the AI animation. AI animation. So, what is AI animation? AI animation uses artificial intelligence to create images, videos, voices, effects faster than the traditional animations. So what we are going to learn in this course, the overall course, is how we can use AI to create animations. Okay, that is exactly what we'll be learning in this class. Then we have the tools we'll be needing majorly. Will be number one. We'll be needing ChatGPT or any other chatbots. We have different chatbots: ChatGPT, Gemini. We have Cloud. We have Meta AI, and so on. So we want to. These are part of the tools we'll be using. Okay, and what each tool will be doing for us, it will let us know as we move on. Then we have the image generator. Image generator, which can be anything. It can even be the script generator and so on. Okay, yeah, we use ChatGPT majorly to generate our scripts and some other things, not only scripts. Okay, then after that we will need video generator. This is the platform that will change whatever image or whatever scripts into video. All right, then finally we also have CapCut for editing. Now, it's not only CapCut that you can use, but it's just that CapCut is very popular now. You can use CapCut, you can use QuickCut, You can use UCut and some other InShot and some other editing platform. So that basically is for editing. Those are the tools we will be using. All right. So that takes us to the next uh, lesson. But before we come to this place, I need to also let us know that we have different types of animations, because we have different types of animations. We have 2D animations, we have 3D animations, we have um, whiteboard animations, then we have photorealistic animations. Photorealistic animation. Okay, so in this class we'll be dealing with 2D, 3D, um, photorealistic, and I will explain each one of them. I'm going to explain each one of them so that we know what it is used for. Okay, hope I'm not too fast. All right, so like I said, we have uh, a lot of three different types of animations, but for this class we'll be using 2D, 3D, and then photorealistic animations. Photorealistic animation. Okay, so um, let me just come here. Okay, types of animations. Types. Types. Types of animations. Okay, number one is 2D. 2D animation. Number two is 3D animation. Then number three, okay, number three, that's 3D. Then we have a photo realistic. Okay, photorealistic animation. Now, for 2D animations, it means two-dimensional animations. Okay, that is, those are the animation you can see only two part of it. Two part of it, the length and the breadth. You can't see the width. You can't see, that is, you can't see the thickness. Okay, these are common. For example, when you draw a cartoon, for example, is not going to be 2D animations, because you'll be seeing it in two ways. Then the 3D is three-dimension animations. That is, you can see it in three forms. You can see the height, the width, and then the thickness, which is the breadth. Okay, you can see it in three forms. So this one looks more like a real picture, but it is still cartoonish. Okay, then the photorealistics are when you use the characteristics, the character you are using looks exactly, maybe it's created from a picture or from a prompt, but it will look exactly like a normal character. If it's an animal, the animal will look very well. If it is what's it called, human being, the human being will look natural, as if it's human being. All right, so okay, then we also we have looked at the tools that we'll be needing. Now, before we move to the next steps again, I will quickly also tell us the steps, which is more or less like what we have actually seen. Step to create a good animations. Steps to create a good animations. Number one, you must be able to, okay, or steps to take. The first step is an idea. Every video you see that you like on that you like, or any video you see, start from an idea. Okay, somebody just thought of it. Okay, I would like to create this kind of video. So a video or animation start from an idea. How do you get idea? Idea can come from different sources. It can come from within, because God has given us gifts. It can come from uh, your environment. It can come from maybe study. Okay, it can come from Bible and other books. Okay, spiritual and non-spiritual. It can even come from social media. You may see something on social media and you want to turn it to animation. So idea can come from anywhere. Then the next thing after idea is script writing. Script writing. Okay. Then for your script writing, if you're a good script writer, you may not have much issues. You can write your scripts, but if not, you can employ AI to write scripts for you. Okay. You can use ChatGPT, you can use Gemini, you can use Meta AI. Okay, the one on your WhatsApp, the one on your Facebook, anywhere. Meta AI. You can use it to generate your scripts. How do you generate scripts from AI? You are going to prompt. So there's another thing that you need to know, prompting. Okay, but before we get to that, the next step after generating your script is, from your script you generate your scenes. Since the tools you will be using to generate your videos are more or less can generate only few seconds. Most of the tools can generate only few seconds. Although we have tools that generate 3 minutes and more, but those ones are not easy to come by, very expensive, and then um, it also still have its own downside too. Okay, but for this class we'll be using simple tools that can generate not too long video, 5 seconds, 8 seconds, 10 seconds, and probably the maximum is 15 seconds. Okay, but most of them are paid. They are premium tools that you have to pay before you can use. But in this class, I will be showing you some of the free uh, ones you can use for now, pending the time that you begin to subscribe. Okay, so that is for uh, your generator, your image, and even your video generator. So after generating your scripts, your scenes, you use your scene to generate image if necessary. Then if you whether you are generating image or not, after that the next step is to generate your video. That is to animate it, which is actually what um, we are doing. Give it characteristics of animals. They talk, they do everything a normal animal can do. And don't forget that human beings are also animals. All right. And then we now have the editing tools. Editing tools like CapCut. This one is where you now do the real job. This is where you bring all the clips that you are creating or you are going to create and bring them together in such a way that anybody watching may not even know that you did them separately. It will look as if they are all recorded at once. So if you master your editing skills very well, your videos will be very great. All right. So then after that, the next thing is you publish your video. Publishing may mean sending it on WhatsApp, sending it to YouTube, sending it to Facebook, anywhere you feel you want to use it. That will be the last step. All right. So with that now, we move we move to how to write scripts. How to write script. Don't forget, I said we you can use AI to write your scripts. So to write a script, these are the summary of the steps you need to take. Step one, you must choose a topic. Don't forget an idea. Okay, an idea. Then write a short script. If possible, do not allow your script to be too elaborate. Okay, make it short as much as possible. Then number three, break your scripts to scenes. Okay, don't forget that where you are going to be creating images and videos especially, you may not be able to create more than 5 seconds, 8 seconds. So that is why you need to break your script, the whole story, to shorter story, the one that happens at once. Okay, then after that, you now create prompts. Yes. So in this place now, we can see some terms that we'll be using when creating animation. Number one, we have seen um, script. What is a script? Script is uh, the storyline of what you want to actually create. Okay. Then we see scenes. Scenes, that is scenes, these scenes here. Okay, we have looked at scripts. So scenes are the shortest part of that whole script. The script is the whole story. Now, when you break the story into shorter time, let's say the whole story is going to take 1 minute. Then you break that 1 minute into something like 5 seconds, or 10 seconds, or 8 seconds, depending on the platform you want to use to animate, the AI you want to use to animate. All right. So then this is very important. Prompts, because everything starts from prompts. To even get your idea, if you don't have idea and you want AI to give you an idea, what you need a prompt. Therefore, what is a prompt? Prompt is the instructions we give to AI. Okay, instructions we give, instructions we give to AI. Okay, to perform a task. So, for example, if if I need an idea, I want AI to give me an idea. I have to prompt it. I have to instruct it. Okay, ChatGPT, give me an idea. I want to create story. Give me idea, and ChatGPT will go on and give you ideas, which you can now choose. Okay, so it is prompts you use to generate anything using AI. If you can prompt well, you can create well. If you know how to prompt, then you don't have issues. So if you want to really learn anything, you must learn prompting very well. How do you do that? You must think as if you are the AI. Okay, so that the instruction you expect to have from what you want to create, give it to the AI. That is a way to have a good prompt. For example, if I want to create a boy playing football, already I know as human being that the boy must play football. So in my prompts, there must be boy there must be football there, then there must now be action, play. So I can now say, give me a script or a script, yeah, or a script of a boy playing football. Now, I can also tell you that this prompt is not yet, it's not full. Yeah, it's not full because the prompt this prompt that I just gave now is too simple, and AI will just interpret it and then give you what it thinks is the best. So if I am looking at a Nigerian boy or a South African boy or a Yoruba boy or Igbo boy, all those things must be added. Everything you want to bring out from your video or the image must be added to your prompt. So when you are prompting your AI to give you a boy playing football, there are some other informations AI will need to give you a good and well-deserved outcome. So your prompt must carry a lot of things. It doesn't need to be complicated. Just make sure everything needed is mentioned. For example, if the boy is wearing Arsenal t-shirt, or I'm not a football person, but I know there's Arsenal or Chelsea or Man U. If you just say a boy playing football, a boy playing football to AI can be any boy. And I can bet it with you, AI will give you a white man, a white boy. It will give you a script for a white boy, except you indicate, okay, a Nigerian boy. That one has given it a lot of definition. Okay, definitely the boy is going to create will not be white. The boy will be a dark-skinned boy and probably dressed in Nigeria. But if I don't just want him to dress in Nigeria, I can now specify the clothes. I talk about the clothes he should wear and any other accessory. Maybe he should wear a face cap, a shoe, what's it called? A soccer, tennis, or whatever, all those things. Anything you want to see in your image, you need to add it to your prompt. So by the time AI is generating your scripts, it will also put all this into consideration, and then it will use it to create your script, then break the script to scenes, and then you now use your scenes as next prompts to generate your images and your videos. All right. Hope there is no question. If you have any question, please, you can just chat me up or send a message. You can send a message to the in the comment section. All right. Okay, so that takes us to the next step. Okay, now we'll be creating images too, AI images. To create AI image, all you need to do is describe your characters. Like I said, make sure you also describe the background. Then keep prompts consistent. That is, those main thing about your prompt, let it be repeated as you move from one scene to another so that you can have consistency. in your characters and your environment. Then you can always generate multiple options. That is, maybe instead of generating only one image, make sure you generate as many as you are allowed. Okay, so now animating image, you just upload, add camera motion, add movement, and then export clips. You can see that it's very easy. First, get an idea. Secondly, get a script. Thirdly, and get divide to scenes. Fourthly, get your image if necessary. I'm saying if necessary now because it is possible now to create your video without introducing image. You can just put your prompts directly, that is probably a scene, to video generator, and it will interpret it and give you the video without necessarily generating any image. But if you truly want to do professional jobs, you will need images, definitely. Okay, then camera movement, that is, it makes your work look professional. How will the camera move? Is it from in to out or out to in? Those are the effects we see in films, from up to down or down to up, then from back or front. All those things are the camera motion, which add value to your video. Then your character movements, then AI generate, and then you export. Okay, I haven't said that. Quickly, I will want to us to start with generating. I will want us to start generating something. Okay, and we are going to start from generating our scripts. So don't forget to create a video. It starts from what? An idea. It starts from an idea. So, and we have seen the tools we'll be using. We have seen some of the tools. So what we need to do now is first make sure you have ChatGPT. Make sure you have it. This is ChatGPT. If you don't have it, you have to download it. But if you don't need ChatGPT, there's no problem. You can also use this. You can also use this. Gemini. This is Gemini. You can use it. And like I said, you can also use this Cloud. This is Cloud. You can also use Cloud. All right. And then Meta AI. For you to use Meta AI is also very easy. All you need to do is you can open your WhatsApp. Okay. Then click on this. Sorry. No, I think where is it here? Okay, you may, if you don't want to use the one here, it's supposed to be here. Okay, you can just search for Meta AI on your Chrome browser. Okay, you can search for it on your Chrome browser. All right, so that you'll be able to generate whatever you want to generate. it's like Meta AI is no more directly on the WhatsApp group. Initially, it was there. I'm not sure it's there again. Okay. All right. Having said that, let's go to the ones we are. Okay, maybe because yes. Let me see. Is that right? This one is saying yes. I think what they just did was they've changed the icon. So this is it. This is it here. Okay. This is it for Meta AI. They just changed the icon. This was not how the icon looked before. So it's in good afternoon, Faith. So whatever you want to do, you can. Okay, let's say I can just say, let me can see. He said, Jesus. Okay. Oh, I think it's not even the something there's a change already. So let's just forget about Meta AI for now. Let's forget about Meta AI. Let's look at ChatGPT. ChatGPT. To you can download it from your Play Store or your your Chrome. I mean your Play Store or your App Store. Okay. Then so all you need to do is you give prompts. You can just give prompts to ChatGPT. Okay. So let me give it prompt now. Sorry, I didn't add time. Okay. Can you see? It has given me some responses. This is response one. This is response two. So all I have to do is go through it and check the one that is good for me. Okay. I just told it what I want. It's the one that wants. He has given me ideas now. This is one idea. This is two ideas. Not only that, since I've told it to give me scripts, it has also provided the scripts. So I can choose any of the two that I want. Okay, can choose any of the two. So and you can see that in this my scripts, it has already divided it to scenes. This is scene one. Okay, for this one, then this is scene two. Scene two. So how many scenes in all? We're having five scenes. So this is how you can generate your script. So already it has turned the script. It has also divided it to scenes. So we're having five scenes story. I can't remember if I gave it time, but it said duration 3 to 5 minutes. This is too long. This is too long. Okay. So all I want is like 30 seconds. Though it's short, but just to let you know that you can. What will I do now? Let me see the second one. This one is saying duration of 5 to 7 minutes. So I don't need any of this now because it will be too long for me. So what will I do? I will go back. I will I will go back and then I will now say, let me use I send it. So it will give me another one. You see now, we are having it in 30 seconds. Okay, so what you get out of AI depends on your prompts. My first prompt, I just say give me a story about God's love. So it went ahead, created two different types of story. One about 3 minutes, another one about 7 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, and another one 7 minutes. So because I didn't tell it how long I want it to be. Then my first prompt, I did not talk about the location. So we are likely to have a white man story. But now that I specify where I want the story to be in Nigeria. In fact, even in Nigeria, you can bring it to a location in Nigeria. If you want it in Imo State, if you want it in Lagos, if you want it in Abeokuta, anywhere, your location, you can also add it to your prompt. It makes it to be more specific. All right. Then any other thing you think you want in this, for example, the main character, you can describe or give suggestions about your main character. Maybe it should be a male, maybe it should be a female, it should be tall, it should be short, it should be fat, it should be thin, everything you want. Maybe if you're having it as an idea, by the time you prompt ChatGPT, it will put all those things into consideration, and then it will generate your script for you. Okay, let's look at my script here. Title: God is love. Duration 30 seconds. Setting: Nigeria. Now, I just said Nigeria, but it by itself chose Lagos neighborhood. Imagine I want my story to be in Edo State. Since I didn't prompt it well, it will give me anything it wants. That is, it may not be exactly what I want. But I did this because I do not really care of the location. Okay? But if you care, you must add it to your prompt. That is the point I'm making. All right. So here is scene one. A dark-skinned young Nigerian man seated outside a small shop, looking discouraged after being told there are no jobs. Then the narrator, Nigerian male. Tunde has searched everywhere, talking about the character now, for work, tired and disappointed. He began to wonder if God still care about him. That is scene one. That is scene one. So look at scene two. A dark skinned um, elderly Nigerian woman noticed him, smiled warmly, and offered him a plate of food. Woman, you understand? So you reach through. If it is what you want, then you proceed. You proceed to the next steps. But if not, you made adjustment until you are satisfied. Okay. Now this same prompt that I used here, let's take it now. I've copied it. I want to use Gemini to generate it also. So Gemini is from Google, so you can download the app. This is this logo. So You can use it, or you go directly to your um, web and do it online. Either you use the app or you use the web, all will work. So, but I'm using the app in this case. Now, I will have copied that same prompt, so I'm bringing it here. I paste it and then I send it. Let's see what will happen. Okay, so you can see here now, Gemini created a script, but here now we do not have, it is not breaking down to scenes. So this is just the whole script, the whole story. Okay, his own story is saying, suddenly sharp cry, oh that thief catch am. Okay, if you read it through, you will see what it's saying. Now, for me to be able to use this, I need to break it into scene. So what I will do next is I will prompt it again and say, let me use, okay, let's see what it will give us now.
Here's the story broken down into three.
So you can see, because I say it should be 10 seconds, we have just 3 scenes. So if the platform you are using is not up to 10 seconds, as in for your animation majorly, you have to specify the time so that your scenes will be broken to what your model, that is the video generator you want to use, can do. All right, that is we see how you can see that they are giving us different stories. So sometimes you try them out. You try them out. Okay, and don't forget, add all the details. I didn't add much details here because I don't want it to be too crowded. I just want to show you how uh, AI gives prompts. I mean, gives scenes, ideas, and then scenes, and so on. So, with this now, I believe you can start generating your scripts using AI. If I don't want to use this tool, I can also use Cloud AI. Here is Cloud AI. This one. It's also available on Play Store and so on. So let's open it. Let's bring the prompts, paste it, and then send it. Okay, say I don't know, did I copy anything? Oh, sorry. Let me check what, let me edit it. Oh, this is not the first, this is not the main script. Sorry. You know, the main script is this. This is the main script. This is the one I'm supposed to copy. Copy. Then I go back to Cloud. I paste it. Is it still the same thing I copied? Let the story be. What story now? No. So in that case, let me just do it here afresh instead of copying. So I can also just write my script here. All right. So I will Okay, sorry. Let me just. I don't know where I got this one from. All right. So it has given us how many sins? This one has given us 4 sins. 4 sins. So you can see now, and if you look at it, the stories are always very different from one another. Okay, so you can just go through and check the one that is giving you exactly what you want. So that's the one that you will now use. All right, so I will be stopping here. If there is any question, please don't forget to contact me or send it to the comment section. Send to the comment section. All right.